When you make selections inside SOLIDWORKS, it presents a context menu to you that's full of tools that are most relevant to what you selected. So if you select a face, it says, do you want to sketch on it? If you select a point, there's other options, edges, other options. And when you're in different environments, drawings or assemblies, there's different things. So the context menu is huge in terms of giving you what's most relevant. But sometimes you make your selections, and our CAD users tend to be fast with the mouse. And if you move too quickly, it's designed to go away because it interprets it as if you didn't want it. It's like, oh, the mouse is over here. They clearly don't want this menu. But sometimes you just move and you're like, oh, crap, I want it back. So there's a trick to getting it back. And that's what I want to show you. It's simple, but it's just a quick trick. And if you know it, then it might become something that helps you move a little bit more fast and more quickly through your day. So I'm going to just kind of recap. So here's the, you make a selection. I just happen to be in an assembly, but this works in parts or drawings. And this is the context menu. And you can see its behavior as you get closer, it becomes more solid. As you move away, it sort of fades away. And that's just its design. And when you make one selection, you get certain stuff. And if you hold down Control and select another thing, you get different things. So in the assembly, for example, you have all of these mates. So instead of going to the menus or other ways to create a mate, you can actually create a mate very quickly. So concentric might be what I want to do. But again, if you move your mouse away because you're moving too quickly, let me do this from a screen poo, we call that. If I move my mouse away and I can't get it back. So one thing people may think is, oh, well, if you right click, that's one way to get back the context menu plus a lot of stuff. And that's valid if what you wanted was the stuff up here. And if you don't mind all the other garbage that's now in the way, right? But what you may have noticed if you had a keen eye is that when I right-clicked, the mates were not there. So those are sort of left off of the right mouse button because they're truly contextual information. So let me show you what it is. Control select, it's there. I move away. If I come back to the relative region of where it was and just hit the Control key once, it brings it right back. And it brings it back so I can get right access to it. So again, it's a very simple sort of tip. But if you didn't know this, you would actually go either perhaps and be like, oh, I'll get frustrated, it's gone away, and then you'd find the mate command up here, or perhaps you'd say, oh, let me reselect it. You click again, I click again. And it's just a lot of wasted effort. So that simple knowledge is tag the Control key, but just know that you have to get your cursor back into the relative area where that was, and then it'll work.